Samson and I am a production manager here at Bayer in Farmer City, Illinois. Our site is actually a commercial corn production facility, so we start from growing corn to shipping it out the door and all the processes in between. As a production manager, there's a lot of different roles that you can have here on site. What my current focus is in the warehouse. Okay, so what does day-to-day activities look like for a production manager in the warehouse? So what I do is I support shipping and logistics here at the site. What I do is, what's the simple economic of input versus output? What our production facility inputs and what we produce needs to have a net even output from the warehouse perspective. If we produce 5,000 bags, we have to ship 5,000 bags so we don't have an overabundance of storage in our warehouses. So what I do is I'm in the system managing, explaining, looking into, taking a deeper look into what we're shipping out of here, what product is going out of here, making sure we're adhering to exactly what our capacities are to make sure that we're utilizing our space to its fullest capacity and utilizing our people to the fullest extent that we can. And that's from a process side that I'm doing that. A lot of little other things in between, but from a balcony perspective, that's that. From a people perspective, what I do is support everybody that's in the warehouse. I make sure that everyone has the proper resources, tools, personnel, anything that they have and need to function to the fullest extent. I make sure there's enough people here, there's enough supplies, that the right people are in the right place, and we have the perfect plan in place to execute what we need to execute to make sure that we get as much product out the door and to the customer as possible. Also, from a supporting process of my job, I meet directly with 11 seed technicians here on site, and I help them work through, what they're doing today, where they want to be in the future, and how do we get them there. Build a plan to make sure that they're happy where they're at, and they're on a good plan moving forward to get to where they need to be. And that's honestly my favorite part of the job is helping the people, helping them reach potential that they never knew that they had. Untapped potential is what I like to bring out of people, and that brings joy, and with joy comes a positive culture, and that's what I like to try to bring to this facility and to this warehouse especially, is positive culture, happy people in the right places to do the things that they are best at. And that's how you get a high functioning facility and a high functioning warehouse, and I think that's something that we can hang our hat on at Farmer City, is what we have. You're probably wondering how I even got to this position that I'm at today in Bayer. Well, it was a fun road to the success that I took here. How I started is I'm born and raised from Chicago. Got my bachelor's degree in biological science from Illinois State University, and studied plants and plant biology, and that's kind of what piqued my interest in the agriculture field. From there, I went back to Chicago after graduation and worked at Walgreens until I found something that really brought me to something that I enjoy. And that's when I stumbled across a seed technician opportunity at Bayer. I did all my research and studied hard for my interview and did as best as I could, and actually got the job here. Spent 1 year as a seed technician. What I focused on was lab, production, processing samples, making sure we put the right product in bags, processing in our tower and treater lines. I did all that as a seed technician, and then from there I got to be a production associate. Both of those were in the soy side of the business. So as a production associate, I also supported lab functions. I supported continuous improvement and making improvements to all of our processes. From there, I spent 1.5 years there, and then I was given this fortunate opportunity to be a production manager here on site. And what really brought me to shift my gears from being a process-focused to a people-focused role was I was given the opportunity to meet with a direct manager who really understood what it took to untap the potential that I had deeply within myself. He set me on the right road and gave me the proper tools and functions that I needed to succeed in my role. And after, looking back on that, I felt like that's something that I wanted to truly bring to somebody else and bring that joy to somebody else. And that's what drives me every day in my current role, is helping people out and making sure that they're getting to where they need to go in the right time and the right place. All right, if you like meeting customer demands, assisting people, having constant interactions with individuals, helping support people and grow and help them achieve something new, and you like working in a fast-paced environment where you're constantly looking in the future and planning for what's going to happen 3 to 5 to 6 months later, then this is the role for you.